Good evening, Darwin Oracle. Tonight I'm doing my first reading since getting back from Singapore, and the reading is for Grant. He's 21 and he wants to know what can the cards reveal about himself and what may his future hold. The question itself is quite broad, so I will give a broad response to it. But to people out there that haven't had a tarot reading before, if you want to get very clear, specific answers, you need to be more specific with your question. So the question might be, what does my future hold in regards to my study or my course? And that way, because the cards have so many different meanings, it can help me really pinpoint the key aspects of each card and how they relate to your current situation. However, I'm more than happy to give a broad perspective as well. And what I'm getting very quickly from this spread is that Grant, although he's 21, or she, I feel that there's an extremely mature energy. I feel that while other 21-year-olds are out there having fun and carrying on, this person actually has quite strong ideals about where they want to go in life, and they're making steps now to get ahead. And by doing that, I feel that opportunity abounds. So let's very, very quickly go through what the card spread is. This is the Celtic cross. This is the unconscious coming into the consciousness, and this is the past coming into the present and therefore the future. I sense now that this person is the King of Swords. I feel like it's possibly a male who I'm reading for, and for their age they are very, very mature, and this person sees things in black and white. They're not someone that, sees the grey, and I think this would affect the type of job that they may have. So scientific, intellectual type of job or career path would suit this person. But you need to be careful that you are not so black and white that you can't see other people's perspectives and not respect other people's opinions. But most definitely a very strong character. So what are you thinking of? What's crossing over you at the moment? And that card is the King of Pentacles. So I feel that right now you are thinking ahead about your career, and you're thinking about money. What will you do that will create you to be in a comfortable surrounding and to be able to provide for yourself and in the future into the family? So money is obviously important in part of helping you make a decision in what you want to do. I feel that unconsciously you've been maybe torn between two different pathways. In the past, these two cards, well, this represents your past, the Five of Swords, and that's really just taking some time out to not listen to what other people want you to do, not to listen to the voices in your own head, but to really take some time out. And the Eight of Cups tells me that if you are taking time out, a month or so will help you get some clarification on what you want to do exactly. But you know that you are hardworking and you know what the final outcome is, and that is for security into the future. If you haven't already taken time out, you're probably in a stage now where you're taking time out, because remember, this reading was supposed to happen 3 weeks ago. So you might be coming to the end of that period now. But whatever you're thinking about, whatever you need to sort of remove yourself from the situation, because it's all encompassing, your opportunities are of abundance, and that by taking the right steps, the world is your oyster. So this is an extremely positive card. This is you coming to the end of the journey now and reaping the rewards of what you have put in. So I feel that whatever choice you make, you will have a very positive outcome. It's definitely your mature approach to life, your mature attitude. The fact that you're, to me, feeling very different to the energies of other 21-year-olds. So your imminent future is the Queen of Cups. And I feel that this is someone in your life that plays a big role, someone that's going to be an influence in your life or a mentor. So think about who this person is that is either in your life now or coming into the fore very, very soon, imminently in fact. And this is a female who, or a man with feminine qualities, that is extremely kind, caring, supportive, an emotional shoulder for you to lean on, because you're not an emotional character. So I think you will need someone that can be your yin to yang, I suppose. Extremely good listener and extremely able to bring out this creative side in you. And I feel that there's a creative element to what you possibly want to do, even though it's quite intellectual. It's almost as if you want it, it's a creative pathway within your field or a creative opportunity. So your unconscious, the reason that you've asked the question, I feel that there's a King of Cups in your life, a male, possibly similar. I mean, it's interesting, you've got the King of Cups and you've got the Queen of Cups. So possibly could it be your parents, and both very loving and very nurturing. But I feel that this person, if it's not your parent, a teacher, or you work in a family partnership with a husband and wife as your boss, not too sure, but both of these people are extremely nurturing and loving and caring and wanting to help you. But I feel that the King plays a bigger role in that, and that he might be putting some pressure on you to make a decision quickly. Whereas the Queen of Cups, you know, you need to listen to what that person has to say as well, because I think that she will offer some insight to help take pressure off whatever the King of Cups was influencing you in your life. I'd like to know if you could give me some feedback on who you think those two people are in your life, whether the people that you work for are a husband and wife team, your parents, mentors if you're in a scholarly situation. But they're both very strong supporters of you. But I feel that the King of Cups is perhaps putting a little bit more pressure on you to make a decision. So what is your surroundings? And again, you have two fantastic cards that really tell me that the world is your oyster, but that it is a result of the work that you have put in. And that card is the Magician. So all of the elements are laid out on the table. A new pathway, a new journey is going to happen. There's no two ways about it. The world indicates that as your possible future. But the Magician also shows that mentally, spiritually, emotionally and intellectually that you are ready to take the next step. So take it now and do not falter. Do not go, should I, shouldn't I? Because the cards are saying that everything is in its place. You know, there is no other perfect time to do whatever it is that you have in your mind's eye that you want to do. Yeah, you're emotionally, physically, socially, intellectually ready for a challenge, a very big challenge, a challenge that's going to be life-changing. It will offer you the world. I think that's two fantastic major arcanas to have in that situation. The Eight of Wands is just saying, go for it. You're moving in the right direction. Your energy now is ready to take things on, and it's almost as if there's a softening in your personality, that where there was a hard front, that you're starting to loosen up. And this is why I feel that what you're doing, although it's very intellectual, there possibly is a creative element to it, and the Queen of Cups may give you some insight into that. But most definitely your hopes and fears is, are you doing the right thing? Yes, you're absolutely moving in the direction that you need to be moving in right now. And this is interesting when you look at cards and you see what is what stands out to me is the number of kings that you have. There's a real air of confidence about you. Also the two eights, which are about moving forward or moving away from something. So wanting to move away from the past situation, everything is saying do it now, and yes, you're most definitely moving in the right direction. The Three of Wands is your future card. So this is about your development and your growth. Whatever you do, do it now, and it will actually lead to growth of not of the spiritual kind, but the budding. Like, I kind of look at the picture here and I see the flowers blooming and budding, that this is your time to shine now, that this is your time to grow and to be in an environment that is challenging you, to move outside of your circle. So whether it even talks about moving away from your current living situation to do the things that you need to do, I would say 100% Grant, you need to do that. So I hope I've answered your question about yourself and your personality, which is extremely strong, very, very mature, and, you know, responsible for your age. And what does your future hold? It is boundless potential. But strike now. Everything is saying now is the time to strike. You've been spending some time in the past wanting to make a change, taking some time out, but now you are ready to move forward. Thank you very much, and I look forward to your feedback. Good night.